Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Gowan Stadium. We're about set to get underway with JV football, and with the play-by-play, here's Jalen Barlow. Looks like they're going to kick it off, and this should be a pretty good matchup. A little larger players out there. By the way, if anybody just tuned in, Jalen, it was a pretty good big win by the freshman squad in a big way, 84-6. Ball's taken by Hutchinson at about the 10 and goes forward up to about the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 from Hutch from the 18. Jalen, a tough loss the other night against Andover, but
we look to build up on that this upcoming Friday.
Coming up,
yep.
No doubt about that. So I'm going to turn the play-by-play duties over here. You know these guys. You know who the quarterback is. And
yes, sir.
Gives us a little – who is the starting quarterback for the JV?
It was Nick Lang, but now that he's injured, we have Gabai subbing in.
Being a 1st and 10 from the 19.
Yep, toss to Garrett Robertson to the left. Makes a move. Gets about to the...
Looks like about the 23.
Yep.
Nice pickup up there. It's going to pick up of about 4 yards. It'll bring us 2nd down and 6. He's playing that fullback spot for the JV.
Right now we have...
Can't tell exactly
I
who's
can't
gonna be
tell.
out there.
They're in the huddle right now. Christian Walker, 17.
Also back there in action is going to be Kahita.
Hand it off to Christian and kind of gets stuffed behind the line.
Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd down and 3. You want to use these?
Yep.
Look a little bit closer. Get Jalen a starting slide back for Hutchinson for the varsity. 3rd down and about, we'll call it 5.
Hands it off to Christian once again. Gets about a yard in that run.
So it's going to bring up 4th down, more than likely a punting situation for the Salt Hawks. Salt Hawk JV with only 1 tie on the season. They played solid football.
And they're going for it on 4th down.
Ben Sickle, the center for Hutch.
Off to Daquan to the left side, and he might just be shy.
Boy, just barely shy, maybe short. I think they got a favorable spot, Jalen, so I think they're going to get the 1st down.
And they move the chains.
Yeah, they sure do. So 1st and 10, just underway, first quarter of play. No score as of yet. Hutchinson with their first possession up to the 30. First and 10.
Toss to Titan Hennahaw, who gets tackled behind the line for a loss of about 4 yards.
Pretty good defensive effort out there by
the Trojans. Yep.
Yeah, the Trojans coming up, making a nice stop.
Now 2nd and 15.
Hunter Miller on the stop. We always talk about the youth of Hutchinson football, so important for the JV team, the freshmen, those 8th graders, to get to know what they need to do. You remember that.
Yes, sir. Hands it off to Christian Walker for a pickup about 3 yards up the middle.
Making the 3rd down and about 11. Hutchinson varsity jumped out to a 4-0 record early on the season, and then Andover in a tough-fought game the other night got a 14-7 win over us. Looked like we were going to tie it up, took it all the way down to the 1, and couldn't get it into the end zone. We regroup and get going against South.
Oh, Gabe, I looked to pass, but got swallowed up by the D-line.
So loss on the play.
The offense seems to be staying in.
See if they're going to go for it again or not. 4th down and about 20 to go. See who's still in there at quarterback.
Seems to be Gabe I, number 29.
Mm-hmm. I, the quarterback.
Hands it off to Christian Walker. Gets a pickup of about 10 yards, but is still shy of that first down.
So over on downs now, Andover will take over.
Trojan defense coming off strong.
Yeah, they're playing tough. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Andover. And we'll try to pick up the quarterback for you here in just a second. They'll run that single wing. It looks like it's going to be Evan Eck. So Evan Eck is your quarterback out there for Andover. 2nd down and about 9. Well, they break center really quickly, Jalen, and bring them up. They go with a single wing, which you got running backs on each side.
And it's run. Number 24, 27.
It's going to be Davis, Benjamin Davis, one of the running
yards.
backs. Yeah, one of the running backs, Benjamin Davis. So a pickup of what, about 5 yards, 3rd down and 5. So a key part of the game already with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Glenn Grunwald along with Jalen Barlow. Sarah Peterson on the camera. So your interest in sports broadcasting, I guess, garnered by the fact that you're a pretty doggone good athlete.
Yes, sir. Hoop hands it off to number 41 for a pickup about 6 yards, which will be good to move the chains.
Nick Pay, P-A-I, on the ball carrier, and it does move it deep into Salt Hawk territory at the 21.
First and 10 on the 21.
And a bad snap.
Bad snap.
Picked up by Eck. Incomplete pass.
Pass intended to B.J. Reddick, number 88 for the Trojans.
All right, so Eck has let him down. That incomplete pass sets up a 2nd down and 10. Ball right out the 21-yard line of Hutchinson. So this defense is going to have to step up a little bit, Jalen. As Eck has moved them down after taking over on a short field. No score as of yet. 4:09 to go in this first quarter.
The defense seems to false start.
Yep, false start by Andover, so that's going to help. Brings up a 2nd down and 15. Oh, talking to Coach Vernon, I have lunch with him about every Wednesday. He talked about you guys kind of cross-training this year for both offensive and defensive purposes. You think that's helped out quite a bit?
Yes, I do. Extremely.
Back to passes, Eck on the outside. Catch is made out there by number 41, Nick Pye again. Picked up a lot of that yardage they lost on the penalty. They'll mark it at the 15. So brings up a big 3rd down and 5. Hutchinson will vary, and they'll go with a looks to be a 4-man front. split a wide out to the left side. He'll go with a slot on that left side as well. Eck, the quarterback. Looks to the left, gets the pass out there, and a catch is made.
Push out
and
of
look out of bounds. I think they got the first down, so they'll make it 1st and goal. Right at the 10-yard line. Big receiver out there, B.J. Reddick. He's a sophomore. Jalen, 6'3", 185. Good size wide receiver. So Eck brings them up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. There's a run around the outside, and Andover's going to take it into
the end zone.
End zone. Benjamin Davis from outside got the big run, and it's 6-0. Andover with the early lead. So unlike the freshman game, Andover gets first blood here with 3:16 to go in the first. The lead at 6-0. Benjamin Davis. From right at 10 yards out. They'll break huddle and go for the 2-point conversion. And whistle on the play. Delay a game is going to be the call. So Eck takes a long time to set that one up, and now that changes the complexity of a 2-point conversion. Mark it all the way to the 7-yard line. Jalen, I'm going to ask you about Carter Boo's streak right there. It was broken the week before, but soccer kid comes on and able to get point after touchdowns pretty easy.
Sir.
Throw in the end zone's incomplete. The 2-point conversion not any good. We await the Andover kickoff coming your way right after this timeout. So Andover, after taking over on downs, was able to drive it down and take it in from 10 yards out on a 10-yard run by Davis. Point after kick was not, or try was not any good for the 2-point conversion. Now Hutchinson's going to have to regroup a little bit here. Andover defensively, Jalen Barlow was able to stop Hutchinson pretty easily in that first possession by Hutch.
Yes, sir. Yeah, throughout the game, we kind of, how do I say this? We just fell apart in the red zone. I mean, you know, the score should have been 35-14, but we this week we got way too comfortable, and we're looking to correct ourselves this week so we can.
Looking forward to the game up at Salina South. All right, here we go with the Andover kickoff. Here it comes, and it's going to be taken. It goes off the knee of a Hutch player, picked up at the 9. Robinson with 44. Some speed, and on the outside. Kicking up to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. There's a flag on the play, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line of Hutchinson. A flag lays back at the 42, and I didn't see what might have happened. You might have had a block in the back. Doesn't take much to get that, and let's see if it's coming back or not. But a nice run by Robertson as he turned that corner. So looks like it's going to be against Hutchinson from the 44-yard line. They'll mark off yardage from the spot of the infraction. They'll mark it at the 34. Still pretty good return right there. Nice job to see that from Robinson for Hutchinson. So now here we go. Again, substitutions coming in for Hutch, 1st and 10. Started to send a man in motion, nothing there, loose football. Fumble. And it's going to bring up a second down. One. Yep. Hutch was able to get on the football. So Hutchinson breaks huddle, 2nd down and 10. The quarterback. Turn, get straight away running.
Christian Walker up the middle.
Walker carries it up.
Pick up for about a yard.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long call. Got to ask you, Jalen, going with Thompson, the 6'5" quarterback. Has that been a good situation this year to get used to?
Oh, yeah. So Miles coming in kind of changes our scheme. You know, we can actually pass this year. You know, we're not just a dominant run team. We have the option to run and pass, which is, you know, allows us to, I don't know, use more players, you could say.
Wasn't too many games back. He had 18 attempts. There's a nice run. Quick opener.
Daquan Armstrong up the middle.
Yeah,
for
Armstrong around the outside. He's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see if Hutch goes for it again or not. 4th down and about 8 to go. Ball's on the 37 of Hutchinson.
Garrett Robertson coming in for Titan Hinahaw at the wingback.
So a break huddle, left side. They'll put wide receiver split wide left and right. Back to pass his eye. Has a receiver out there and just off the fingertips.
Garrett Robertson.
Yep. Garrett Robertson just about came up with the catch.
Yeah, that one. That's what I need.
Solid defense coming out, looking for a stop.
Yeah, 1st and 10 now for Andover. But Robinson was just a hand away from able to. He got one hand on it, but wasn't able to catch it with the 2.
Eck hands it off to.
Not much there for Eck.
To Nick Pay.
Nick Pay, number 41. Maybe a loss on the play. They'll mark it right at the 39-yard line. So 2nd down and 11 to go. Andover leading at 6-0 was just about to end this first quarter of play. 34 seconds remain to go in the first quarter. They'll break huddle. And timeout's going to be taken with 22 seconds remaining to go. In this first quarter of play, a timeout taken by Andover. We'll be back after the timeout. After the timeout, Andover with some things to talk about. For 2nd down and 11, 22 seconds remaining to go in the quarter. 6-0 Andover with the lead as Andover Benjamin Davis, I should say, took it in from 10 yards out. The point after was not any good. And Hutchinson, though, went for it twice on 4th down. A lot of coaches, there was one gentleman back in Pennsylvania, Jalen, years ago that never punted. He believed in totally. He did all the calculation of, where the ball would end if they did punt and how many times. And he very rarely did he punt. And he always went for it on 4th down.
Oh my!
Back to pass is Eck again. As a receiver out there, goes for it. Pick is made.
Off by Kellen Sullivan, 88.
So Sullivan comes up with it, trying to return it, and Hutchinson will have the possession at about the 32-yard line. Eck had his receiver. If it gets by big number 88 out there for Hutchinson, if you get by Keelan O'Sullivan, it's going to be off to the races for Andover. But Sullivan with the big pick makes it 1st and 10 now for the Salthawks. Nice play. He used all of his body to get up and knock that one down. 6'4", 174. Grandpa Joe's probably watching right now on the stream as well. Glad to have a lot of folks along tonight. So we're happy to provide the stream for Hutch High Athletics.
To the right side, and Garrett Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson trying to show his speed. He gets thrown out of bounds and thrown quite aggressively, but no flag on the play.
Pickup of about a yard, which will bring 2nd and 9.
So Hutchinson will get set here. 2nd down and 9. 3 seconds remaining to go as the clock was stopped but going out of bounds on that run by Garrett Robertson. Last play of the first quarter.
Daquan Armstrong.
Armstrong trying to
swallowed up by the D-line.
Yeah, I sure did. He got up to about the 35, just short of it. It's going to bring up a 4th down when we head to the second quarter of play. Your score at the end of one quarter of play, it's the Trojans of Andover 6, Hutch High JV nothing. We'll be back with more right after this. Back to live action as Hutchinson facing now a 3rd down and 8. See if Hutch can get some things going here. If you just tuned in, JV in action here. It was a freshman winning in a big way. 84-6. Back.
Gabe, I looking to pass.
Yes, his eye around the outside. Has some room on that far side over there, Jalen, and he skips up to about the 36-yard line. So it's still going to bring up a 4th down and sizable total right there for them to try to go for it again, but let's see if they do. It will be a 4th down and about 7.
Sox looking to punt, I believe. A lot of subs coming in.
Mm-hmm. So Hutchinson Salthawks will punt this ball away, but the other 2 times they went for it. Well, they might go with a quick one here. Yeah, they're still going to punt it. Here comes the snap back and a flag on the play. There might have been movement on the line. Ball's going to be stopped dead at about the 40-yard line. Let's see what the flag's going to be.
Number 88 is loading.
Glad to have you folks along to this afternoon and tonight. It's going to be against Hutchinson. It's waved off, so it will be Andover football. They'll mark it right at their own 40-yard line. 6-0 ball game. Andover with the lead early on. Don't forget to join myself and Dan Nacarado, along with Randy McKay, up in Salina South as Jalen Barlow and the rest of the Salthawks get set to take on
South Cougars, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Take on the Cougars. JV really doesn't have punters, but did a nice job there. Around the left side, carries forward for a pickup of about positive yardage of about 4 yards. So Andover with some good yardage over there. They seem to be going to number 41 most of the time, Nick Pye. So 2nd down and 6 now. Facing the Andover Trojans. Those are the football right at the 44-yard line. Glenn Grunwald along with Jalen Barlow, Sarah Peterson on the camera. Split a wide out left side. They went to B.J. Reddick, that wide out earlier on. Here's Eck, the quarterback, to give again to
Nick
Davis.
Pye.
Yeah. Check that. You're right. Nick Pye on the run, not Davis, but Nick Pye on the run. And he carries it forward for a first down. So they'll move the chains, ball inside of Salt Hawk territory to the 49-yard line. So Andover moving the ball with 8:40 to go in this second quarter of play. Hutchinson trailing 6-0. That's defense. Gets set up. Again, in freshman play, 84-6 was your final. Hutchinson with the win. First and 10 inside of Hutch territory. And
he gets
dropped
tackled
for a big loss is Eck. Big
number 48, Dylan Garrett.
Garrett comes up with a big stop right there. Dylan Garrett, 5'10", 148-yarder, just closed on Eck quickly, and Eck never had a chance.
That'll bring us second and 20.
20-21, you bet. Second and 21. Ball on the 40-yard line of Andover. Great defensive stop right there with 7:47 to go in this first half of play. Eck, the quarterback, gets a snap.
Hands it off to...
Around that right side, big number 26 on the ball carry. That's Christian Snipes. And he works his way back and picks up positive yardage of about, 3 yards on the carry, 4 yards? We'll give it to him on the 4, so he's up 3rd and 17. So 3rd and 17, big down right here for Hutchinson defensively. Halfway through both the freshman and JV seasons, halfway through the season for the Salt Hawks as well. Road game coming up on Friday against Salina South at Salina Stadium. Shotgun formation. Here's Eck, the quarterback. Long snap count, gets it. Wants to throw the football. Movement more than likely. No, it will be. Yep, encroach in movement on the offense will be another 5-yard penalty.
That'll make it 3rd and 22.
What's your 40 time, Jalen?
Oh, official, unofficial?
Unofficial. You can give it to me unofficial.
4.56.
4.56.
Yes, sir.
Okay, not bad. Working to get that down a little bit.
Yes, sir.
3rd down and 22 now for the Andover Trojans.
Passes.
They want to go long. Receiver out there.
Just
short shot, incomplete.
Brock Garrett, the intended receiver there for the Trojans.
Covered nicely defensively was the Salt Hawks. So now a 4th down and more than likely a punting situation for Andover. So Andover will punt the football away. Good job defensively for Hutchinson, kind of settling in a little bit. Let's see if we'll send a man back. Looks like it's going to be Titan Hennahaw back there. And they get away from the ball as it bounces down to about the 32 and starts to come back and take a Hutchinson roll. They'll mark it right at the 32. So Hutch with the football with 6:20 to go in the first half of play. We're in the second quarter. Trailing 6-0. So Hutchinson will take over offensively. You move out of that slot sometimes to take over that fullback slot, especially in Garden City. You had that 45-yard run.
Yes, sir.
That you hit the hole so fast I couldn't even get your name out of my mouth. And that was a nice touchdown run by you in that ball game. But the defense in both the first 3 wins, all 3 of the first 3 wins, really had to step up.
Oh, yes, extremely.
They sent a man in motion.
Christian Walker.
Walker
breaks the tackle.
Yeah, breaks it around the outside. And
for a pickup about 6 yards.
6 yards brings up a 2nd down and 4. Good to see on that one. So again, at quarterback is Gabe I. He's a sophomore, 5'10", 130. Remember, he had a big injury last year. He's bounced back and looks to be a pretty good quarterback. High down under center to give straight away, running straight up the middle. Little or no gain. Third down and short. Salthawks with the nose of the football just short of the 40-yard line. 5:20 remaining to go in the second quarter of play. Sun's starting to set to the west. A little movement. The ball on the outside trying to turn the corner, and Armstrong can't get there.
Swallowed up, a loss of about 2 yards, which will bring a 4th and about 4 situation.
Ian Poe came out of that linebacker spot, did a nice job. He's 5'9", 175 for Andover. So now a 4th down and straightaway 5 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line for Hutchinson. Let's see if the Salthawks are going to punt it away or not.
And the Salthawks look to be going for it here.
Yep. Salthawk JV really doesn't have a long snapper or punter, so like I said, percentages to go for it, and I'm all right with that. They show blitz. Andover shows blitz, backs out of it.
Timeout made by Hutch.
Timeout's going to be taken. We'll get a break in as well. 4:25 to go in this second quarter of play. It's 6-0 Andover with the lead. Hutch facing a 4th down and 5 and about to punt the football away when we return right after this. Welcome back to live action. It's 4:25 to go in this second quarter of play. Hutchinson facing a 4th down and 5 situation. They're going to punt the football away. So as I indicated, really pretty good snap. Here comes the kick. Got it just away. Great kick. Takes a Hutchinson bounce inside the 20 all the way to the 15 and still rolling all the way, and they'll let it die right at the 10-yard line. That's a heck of a punt right there, because he kicked it from about the 25 all the way down to the 10. Got a nice Hutchinson bounce, but anyway, 4:09 to go. And a great opportunity here in the second quarter for Hutchinson to try to get a 3-and-out right here with Andover. The other night against Andover, we were tied up at 7. Well, actually, it was 14-7, and Peterson caught the pass that took it all the way down to the 1, Jalen, and I thought, boy, okay, we're in good shape. We're going to take it in. And all of a sudden we had penalties go against us and a bad snap. And give credit to Andover's. They were just able to take away a victory from us, 14-7. So here we go, Andover, Eck the quarterback. Turns to gives it again.
Off to Nick Pye.
Nick Pye bolts his way.
Gets swallowed up by the solid defense.
Pretty good, but still a pickup of about 5 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 5 from the 15. So Salthawks are going to have to bow their neck a little bit here. Andover breaks huddle, sends a wide out to the left side. Still going with that single wing look in the back side, and then also send out a Landry Root in that slot. Long pass to the big man, not there.
Pass intended for B.J. Reddick.
Reddick, incomplete pass. So now a 3rd down and 5. Reddick has some size out there. Kid 6'3", 185. Defensively, Hutchinson playing him pretty tough. Doing a nice job out there defensively was, again, Keelan O'Sullivan. So you got some size on size right there. Keelan being 6'4" against 6'3". So a good matchup on that outer perimeter. Eck. And roll. Stop's going to be made by Hutchinson and gang tackling to come up, and he maybe gets a yard on the play. Brings up a 4th down and 4 punting situation for Andover. So that was a good series of downs defensively for Hutchinson. They did not let Andover get untracked. They'll mark it at the 17. It'll be 4th and 3, but more than likely Andover will punt the football. I say that, and well, yeah, they will. They're going to punt. Hutchinson will send Titan Hennahaw back to receive. Here comes the kick. Hennahaw watches it bounces and elects to let it roll. Wise job there down to the 39. So a nice punt by Andover, but pretty good field position for Hutch. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line with 2:33 to go before halftime. Glenn Grunwald along with Jalen Barlow. Barlow, a senior running back and slot back for Hutch High. As Hutch High's varsity goes to Salina South. That's a nice stadium up there.
Yeah, I think that they just remodeled a couple years
They sure
ago.
did. Press box is extremely nice. No food, however. We judge it by food. Here, the turn right up the
Christian
middle.
Walker.
Room to run. Walker up to the 50. Has the 1st down inside of Andover territory to about the 48.
Good run for 10 yards, which seems to move the chains for the Saw.
Sure was. Nice job. So Walker with positive yardage. Brings up a 1st and 10 from. They'll mark it officially at the 49.
On motion. Ends it up. Christian Walker again.
Walker again. Positive yardage, a couple on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and
About 8.
7 situation. Minute and 56 to go in quarter 2. 6-0 ball game. Hutchinson trailing Andover. Other night, Hutch High got the lead against Andover varsity, 7-0, but then Andover came right down the middle and get pretty good. Here the keeper and forward close to the 1st down. I think he has the 1st down. Who was that on the carry?
Oop, Gabe I up the middle. Gabe I, the
Gabe
quarterback.
I kept it
Sophomore.
himself. Yep, got it straight up there. Got lost in the fake handoffs back there. So 1st and 10 for Hutch. Nice job by Gabe I. They'll split it out wide and left, the left side and the right. I the turn
To 35.
gives it up straight away, running right there.
It's wrapped up for about a yard.
And I don't have a 35 on my program, so we'll try to figure out for Hutch High who 35 is. So a timeout's going to be taken. We'll get a break in with 1:08 to go in this 2nd quarter of plays. That's Salthawks facing a 2nd down and 8 with the ball on the 36 of Andover. We'll be right back. Breaking huddle now is Hutchinson as they get set. Big play right here with 1:08 to go. 2nd down and 8. Hutchinson trails 6-0. Gabe I to quarterback.
Christian Walker with
Give to Walker.
Shoot.
Walker breaks the tackle. Yeah, all the way down to the 30. And positive yardage will bring up a big 3rd down call. 3rd down, and we'll call it 3. Mark the football out to 31. Hutchinson with a hurry-up offense. The quarterback. Straightaway running.
Middle.
Trying to get away on the
Breaks the
outside.
tackle.
Yeah, broken tackle right there. And it's going to be a 4th down, a loss of a yard, 4th and 4. With 37 seconds of clock moving here in the second quarter of play. Don't necessarily want to burn another timeout as you only have one remaining. The quarterback, man in motion, is going to be to
Rocket
Garrett.
toss to Robertson.
Robertson around
On
the
the
outside.
edge.
Has to the edge, and I think he has the first down. Quick step out. It's on the far side, Jalen, so we don't have a really good angle from this perspective.
Hutch is just shy of that first.
Just shy, so they'll
Solid
turn the
defense
football over. Hutch will turn the ball over on downs. That was a nice run by Robertson. So 1st and 10 now for Andover, and they can just run out the clock with 20 seconds to go before halftime. We'll take a break at halftime as well. Again, the reason we're broadcasting JV and freshman football for Hutch High is due to the orange ruling with the Reno County Health Department and also USD 308, not allowing fans at the competition. Back to passes. Eck just about picked off one off his right shoulder, and 2 Salthawks are right there. That would have popped up in the air. I think it would have been free grabs. It brings up a 2nd down and 10. That's a good matchup over there with B.J. Reddick and O'Sullivan. So 2nd down and 10 now. Hutchinson substitutes and back out of there. Bentley Eichhoff was in there for a second. Here we go. Eck
Hands it off to
gives it off to a running back.
Benjamin, I think.
Yeah, Benjamin Davis on the run.
The Trojans run off the clock.
That's going to do it. Where halftime is here. 6-0 ball game. Andover with the lead. A quick timeout coming your way as we'll be back with more. After this halftime is concluded, we'll be back with more. Again, 6-0, Andover on top. Welcome back. We're about to start the second half of play. Andover with a 6-0 lead. We finally found out who number 35 is for Hutchinson. He got a carry a while ago. Kyler Ward. So glad to have him in and know who number 35 is. So anyway, Hutchinson on a couple occasions went for it on fourth down, gave Andover from pretty good field position, but Andover took that one drive down, Jalen Barlow, and took it into the end zone from 10 yards out to go up 6-0. That's been all the offense that either one has had. So you kind of feel like if adjustments can be made, see if Hutch can get the offense going from their own line. So Hutch will kick off. Little squib kick in between the legs of one player and close to getting on top of it, but Andover jumped on it at the 48. You want that ball to kind of take a little silly hop right there, and it just about did. So, do you play on special teams as well?
Yes, sir. I play on kickoff. Yep.
So, getting set here, Andover. Eck will be the quarterback again, I'm assuming. And he will bring his team up to the line of scrimmage and get set. Eck wearing number 13. Turn, trick play. They're going to go with the long pass. Was that Nick Pye? I think it was. Yeah, I tried to throw it down there and try to
BJ Reddick,
get Reddick out there, and Hutchinson didn't take on it. Throw wasn't quite as accurate as it needed to be. Ends up being an incomplete pass. So a little trickery there as we start off. Second down and 10 now. As Andover tried to come up with the trick play. I like Reddick's orange shoes. Wide receivers like to be a little flashy, don't they?
Yeah, very vibrant color.
I guess that makes sense that you can possibly pick him up if you had to. There's a give across the 50, positive yardage for...
Heck, hands off to...
Yeah. It's going to be Pogue. Ian Pogue, 5'9", 174. He's a junior, and he moves the chains with the first down inside of Salt Hawk territory to the 43. So kind of a belly series counter to the left side, a slant, I should say. Picks up the first down and 10. Ball at the 43 of Hutchinson. Let's make some changes defensively now. Shotgun formation for Eck. Gets it and gives it off this time around the outside of Benjamin Davis. You're right. Carries forward for positive yardage of about 8. Picks up
just saved that first down.
Yeah, just short of the first down. So second down and 2 for the Andover Trojans JV team. If you just tuned in, 86-6 was the score of the freshman game. Hutch High being victorious. 84, excuse me, the 6, 84-6. Here is 6-0 Andover with the lead, and Andover driving right now. Reddick split wide left side. Shotgun formation, Eck the quarterback. Turn again, this time it's...
Hands off to...
It's going to be Nick Pye.
Yep.
Pye with the carry up to about the 29.
Trojan first down.
Exactly, moves the chains.
Trojans seem to be coming off strong in the second half.
They're moving the ball quite effectively after getting the opening kickoff. Jumped on it with the short field, but they've taken it inside of Salt Hawk territory to the 29. First and 10 for the Trojans. Eck, the quarterback, fakes, play action, pass to Riddick, incomplete pass. Taking him on.
Walker.
Sure enough. Walker came up and put a hit on him.
BJ Reddick seems to be shooken up after that play.
Well, he kind of got turned upside down right there. Give Walker credit. As Walker put the hit on him just as the football got there. And Reddick seems to be in quite a bit of pain. Could have had the wind knocked out of him, but they're going to come out and attend to him. As he's reaching back to his back area, and which is probably right around the spot where he got hit. So they'll tend to him and see. But he's in some pain down there right now. 8:04 to go in this third period of play. 6-0 Andover with the lead. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll come back as soon as we find out how Reddick is. They're still attending to Reddick out there on the field, and hopefully he's going to be okay. And gets up and gets a fine round of applause from the players on the sidelines as he's gingerly walking over to sound like you're kind of vulnerable when you get up in the air like that, Jalen, especially with your backside. You get popped pretty good, but a good, clean defensive play by Walker. And now it will be a 2nd down and 10 situation for Andover. And we'll see what takes place. So there they break huddle and up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Appreciate Dan Nacarado letting us know what one of the players was. There's a give and stop. Nice job defensively by Hutchinson. Pick up maybe a couple yards out of the running back spot. Out there that time was Pogue.
And coming in for BJ Reddick will be Landry Root, a sophomore standing at 5'5", 125 pounds.
So you're giving up 5'5" to 6'3".
Yep.
on the exchange there. And a split of wide out on that left side. It's going to be Landry Root on the outside, and Walker would take him on back to pass, a give on the outside, and Benjamin Davis with some room. He has it down to the 10 and still on his way into the end zone. Or did it say marked stepped out of bounds? It's a touchdown. What a run. A 29-yard run by Benjamin Davis for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Is coming at the 7:17 mark of the 3rd quarter. Davis, a good-looking running back. And all of a sudden it is 12-0 Andover on top. I'll try to point after. See if they go for 2. They will go for 2. Eck's still the quarterback. He'll turn
the quarterback keeper.
Thought he wanted to run it, but he's going to try to get in there. And looks from this angle that he did. Yes, he did get in there from 2 yards out. So 14-0, your score. Andover on top. We'll wait the Andover kickoff right after this. Here's the Andover kickoff, and it's a deep kick taken actually around the 17-yard line. It's trying to be returned by the Salt Hawks, trying to turn
Dickinson.
the corner. Is Dickinson?
Finds the lane.
Sure does, and takes it all the way out to the 36-yard line. Kind of tiptoed down that sideline.
Good return for the Sawhawks.
It is a good return. So Hutchinson will set up now and have it 1st and 10, but trailed by 2 touchdowns. 14-0.
There seems to be a flag on that
Yeah,
return.
sure enough, a flag, and we'll march back, and it'll erase that nice return all the way back to the 10-yard line. So now Hutchinson will set up shop there. Those penalties will kill you, won't they, Jalen? They get that momentum, and all of a sudden you have nothing happen, and now you're all the way back to the 10. Gibb, first man through. Walker
stays on his feet.
So, churning his way all the way to the 15, maybe 16-yard line. So pick up of 6 on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So as Jalen just indicated, the 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball at the 16-yard line of Andover. 6:40 to go in this 3rd period. 3rd period is moving right along. Gibbs straight away running again. Nothing there. Just stacking
Kyler
up
Ward,
in the middle.
Number 35, Kyler Ward.
And Connor could not get going anywhere. No gain on the play. Remains a 3rd and 4. So they break center right now, break huddle. 3rd down and 4. Key play at this part of the ball game. The pitch on the outside.
Walker.
Walker has the edge.
Has a lane.
He's up to the 25 with
Makes a
more
cut.
room to go. He's finally tossed down about the 45-yard line. Nice run. All the way out to the 45. They're marking him officially at the 44. And a pretty nice run right there by Hutchinson's Walker. If you can get that edge turn, it's a big deal. Kokar does a nice job for you guys on the varsity.
Oh, yeah, he has a lot of speed.
Mm-hmm. And if you can just get that edge, then the angle's not as severe by the defense, and you can start to make things happen. So Hudson with a great run.
Ward up the middle.
Ward takes it across the 45 and works his way to about the 46-yard line.
Pickup of 2 yards, which will bring up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 for Hutchinson. Checking out the contest will be Kyler Ward. 5:01 to go in the 3rd. Hutchinson really needs to march right on down the field and take advantage of keeping Andover defensively out there for quite some time. Give straight away.
Walker.
Yeah, Walker stacked up, though, just short of the 50. The market at the 49. Hutchinson varsity in action on Friday night up at Salina South. We'll be there, and the stream pregame will start about 6:30 with Dan Nacarado and myself. Randy McKay will be along as the sideline reporter. Joe Blake in college down at Cali College. A little too far to get up there after he has tennis practice. Turn to give away Armstrong.
Breaks a tackle.
Boy, he was close to breaking
stays
it.
on his feet and gets wrapped up.
Okay, where are they going to mark his forward progress at, Jalen? Because I had him they have him at about the 48-yard line of Andover, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and manageable 3 yards to go for the 1st down.
Solok's looking to go for it here. Late in the 3rd.
6-3 at halftime right now. Chiefs on top of the Patriots. Low-scoring game up in Kansas City. Game that was supposed to be played on Sunday afternoon. Of course, with Cam Newton being diagnosed positive with COVID-19. That was pushed back. Here's the
Toss
pitch.
to Garrett Robertson. Finds a lane, and it should be good for the solid 1st down.
He has it for the 1st down across the 45, and they'll mark it at the 44. So new life for Hutch now. As Hutchinson will set up and get set to go here. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Nose of the football just short of the 45. So Hutch splits wideouts left and right. The quarterback. Quick
For
opener.
Christian Walker. As
Walker.
He drags 2 bodies on him.
Hey, he's only 1 jersey number off from yours, wearing number 13. But he's running a lot like you. Slashes inside and gets up to the 37-yard line. He'll be short of the first down by just a couple yards. 2:53 remaining to go in this third period of play. Glenn Grunwald, Jalen Barlow, along with Sarah Peterson on the stream tonight. Dan Nacarado watching from his living room. Man in motion. Gets out to Walker. He's got some
Makes a
room.
spoon.
He's at the 30, down all the way down to about the 25-yard line. Boy, that was a tight lateral on the pitch right there.
Oh, yeah.
Was able to move the chains, and Hutch got the first down. Inside of Trojan territory to about the 27-yard line. Jalen, this has been the most effective drive that Hutchinson's had all night long. Took it all the way from their 10.
I know. Seemed to have made some corrections at halftime. Up the middle.
Keeper up
Kyler.
the middle. Kyler Ward on the run. Up to close to the 20-yard line to see the actual mark. He'll be just outside the 20 at the 21. So Aya split wideouts to the left and right. You have Ward back there at his fullback slot. Sends a man in motion.
Armstrong.
Gives
Breaks
it
a
to
tackle.
He does have it all the way down to 15.
Loses
Fumbles
the
the
ball.
ball, but it goes out of bounds, I believe. And no, and Andover came up with it right on the out of bounds mark. So you had the first down made, and then the ball stripped away. And I was hoping that it was going to get out of bounds off of Hutchinson, but that was not the case. Andover got to it and jumped on it, and now it'll be Andover football. So they turn back the Salthawks with 1:34 to go in this third period of play, leading 14-0 as Andover. Well, he had the first down made and tried to get some more out of it, and turnovers a lot of times are the story of this game so far.
Yep.
So wideout split out again this time. See if Hutchinson defense can rise to the occasion. They give it around the right side. New ball carrier with that football and picks up about 5 yardage, positive yardage.
Christian Snipes.
Yep, Snipes, 6'1", 190. He is a sophomore. Good-sized young man. Picks up more than that. He has about a 6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4. Clock at the 1:12 mark of this third quarter. 14-0, Andover with the lead. Andover's looked sharp tonight in that RV, in that JV squad at least. Coach Nacarado says you're doing a good job, Jalen. They wanted to know if he can wear number 12 and suit up on Friday night. Ball on the outside, knocked away, and it'll be a pickup down to about the 20, short of the first down, so it's going to bring up a pretty big third down call here. Third down and I'm going to say about 2. I'm not sure it would fit, Dan. And I'm referring to
Might be a tad bit small.
Might be a tad bit small. Dan works hard, does a good job. Appreciate having him along as a partner. One of the really good guys.
Yes, sir.
Third down and 2. Heck, around the outside, going to
off
be
to
close.
Snipes again.
Yep, Snipes. I don't believe he got it. He's
Good
short of the
swallow.
30, and he had to get
Right
to
at the
about
line
the
of scrimmage, yep.
or short of the 20. He had to get to the 21. So 4th down and a long yard. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. So with 3 in the books, Hutchinson trailing 14-0. Andover with the football. Andover facing a 4th down and about 1 when we return. Started the 4th quarter of play. put up Kinson's return, even though it was wiped out by penalty. It was pretty good. And they didn't have a decent catch with that. And there was one other run at 20 yards. That's about it. He didn't have Welcome back. Here's Hutchinson's Andover, is facing a 4th down and 2. Looks like they're going to punt it. They lose the football. He's still going to try to get it away. He passes it incomplete. Hutchinson will take over on downs at the 20-yard line. So the football gods smiling down on Hutchinson right there. Jalen, we're just talking about you work hard to get it all the way down, and you fumble it away out.
Yep.
And Andover now has a miscue of their own. And Hutchinson with a great opportunity with the ball right at around the 19 will have the football with 9:54 to go in the contest, down by 2 touchdowns. So you got to punch it in from here. And then let your defense stop Andover and let your offense take over. Eye the quarterback. Turn
to Christian Walker.
Walker again across the 15 and leans forward and picks up more positive yardage. 2 more yards after that to the 13. I like the way how he slashes. So it will be a 2nd down, and we'll call it 3 to go from the 13-yard line. Brick huddle. Miller split wide on the right side. Send a man in motion, but movement
on the defense.
On the defense will give the automatic 1st down. So that'll mark it inside the 10 all the way down to the 8-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 8 for the Salthawks. Again, wideouts left and right for the quarterback Gabe sends a man in motion again.
Armstrong.
Give off to Armstrong.
Touchdown,
and it's in there for TD. There's a flag on the play, and it's going to be against Hutchinson. So wipe it out. Evidently there was a hold. Good-looking play, but it's going to back it up. And Jalen, that's kind of like the other night against Andover, the varsity. Took it all the way down to 1. All of a sudden you have that penalty go against you. And now can the JV overcome this? They're going to mark it at the 13-yard line. 1st and goal from the 13. So do it all over again, huh? I'd run the same exact play, but that's why I'm up here and the coaches are down there. So the quarterback has Walker right behind him at the fullback slot. Gives the Walker quick opener up to about the 10. Picked up 3 hard-fought yards, and inside of that, actually, they'll mark it right at around the 9-yard line. So 2nd down and goal from the 9 now for the Hutch Salthawks. Down 14-0 with 8:39 to go in the 4th quarter of play. Chiefs right now at halftime up 6-3 on top of New England as the start of the 3rd quarter of play. The quarterback again. Walker at his fullback spot. Throws it on the outside. Catch made, but Dickinson
gets wrapped up by the Trojan defense.
Yeah, sure did. Got to about the 7. So now a big 3rd down and goal call from the 7-yard line. Good idea. You kind of get him one-on-one out there, but the Andover player did not miss the tackle.
Oh, no.
Wrapped him up very quickly. So the ball's on the left hash mark, Jalen, and that makes a big difference as to what you're going to run. If it's something offensively to go to the right side, more room for the angle.
I'm thinking it's going to go to the right. Oh, pass.
Wants to throw it, steps up. Now he's going to run it. And he's thrown down to the 3-yard line. So now they 4th down and goal from the 3. And I think you got to go for it because of the situation. You're down 2 touchdowns with 7:23 to go in this 3rd period of play. So Hutchinson facing a 4th and goal from the 3. That's just a little bit more than a 2-point conversion. Eye up under center. Walker is fullback. And whistle stoppage of play. Looked like Walker would have been able to score, but
Goes against Hutch.
see what the call is going to be. It's going to be, I believe, against the Salthawks. So it marks it back out to the 8th. So that thing changes the complexity. 4th down and goal from the 8-yard marker. So let's see what Hutch can dial up. Man in motion, back to pass. Throws it out there. He's got him. Robertson for the catch from 8 yards out on 4th down and 8. So Hutchinson is on the board with 6:38 remaining to go in this third quarter of play. Check that. Fourth quarter of play, excuse me.
Seahawks looking to go for 2 here.
Yep. 14-6 your score.
Toss to
Pitch
Robertson.
on the outside. Robertson's going
And
to
he
walk
has
it in easily. So 14-8 is your score. Robertson on an 8-yard reception scored, and then he takes it in from 2 yards out on the point after 2-point conversion. So Hutchinson is on the board, 14-8. We await the Hutch kickoff right after this. Well, the Salthawks on the board with 6:38 remaining to go in this fourth quarter of play. Garrett Robertson with a reception from 8 yards out on 4th and 8. And then the 2-point conversion by Robertson around that left side and makes it 14-8. So Hutchinson, Salthawk JV trying to rally back here in the fourth quarter. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. That could be big. It was 6-0 at halftime, and then Benjamin Davis with a big run to make it 12-0. The 2-point conversion was good. 14-0 was your score, and Robertson just put Hutchinson on the board. So here we go with the Hutch kickoff. It's probably likely a squib kick. Let's see if Hutchinson can get to it. It's got to go 10 yards. It's close to going 10. There's a scrum for it, and it looks like it's going to be Andover's ball with a short field situation. They'll have it at the 49, their own 49. How often do you guys work on plays like that in practice? Situation plays like that?
Like onside?
Onside kicks.
About every day. Yeah, we have so practice is set up in like little segments. So like for 1/2 hour, it'll all be special teams, and yeah.
2-point conversions, onside kicks.
Yep.
All right, Andover. That gives it off, running back straight through, and that's going to be Ian Pogue. They primarily have used Pogue tonight, along with a couple of others. Benjamin Davis has been the most successful running back. Pick up maybe about a yard on a play. We'll say it's 2nd down and 9. See if Hutchinson defense can tighten up here. Let's put a wide out. That's Laundry Root. We have not seen the Reddick kid return. There's a bounce to the outside. Some room to run. And that's Davis again, and all the way down to the 40-yard line. He's close to the first down. I think he might have it. They'll move the chains.
Reddick is sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Really should have been stopped at about the 48-yard line, but he kind of weaved his way through traffic and took it all the way down near the Hutchinson 40. 1st and 10 now for Andover. So Andover breaks huddle in a hurry. Eck, the quarterback. Gives again big stick in the backfield. Hutchinson on the hit right there was Zach Hobbs. And little or no gain. Yep. Hogue was the ball player. Pogue was the ball player, ball carrier again. So brings up a 2nd down and 10 situation. Well, Hobbs was on him quick. So we'll call it 2nd down and a long 9. Eck, the quarterback. Turns, gives it to Davis. Davis across the 40-yard line down to about the 35-yard line. So pickup of about 6. So bring up a key 3rd down and 5.
Yep, Hawk defense looking for a big stop here.
See if they decide to blitz or not. Remind everybody that Salt Hawk football coming up on Friday night, 6:30 pregame from Salina Stadium. Take on Salina South. Salina Cougars and Salina South both shares at the stadium. Salina Stadium. It's really nice renovation last couple of years. Ball tossed away all the way to the 50. Got to get on it is Eck quickly, and he gets it all the way back in Andover territory at about the 46-yard line. So it's going to bring up a big call right here on 4th down. So a bad snap. I'm not sure it was so bad if the quarterback just didn't handle it properly. So Hutchinson got a break there. 4th and 23, Jalen. Good opportunity here to make something happen.
Trojans looking to punt, I'm pretty sure.
They took a timeout to talk about it. We'll get a break in as well. We'll be back. 3:49 to go in the contest. Hutchinson football coming up as the Andover Trojans will punt it away. They lead it, Andover does, 14-8. Back to live action. 3:49 to go. Hutchinson down 14-8. Punting situation. Andover gets it away. Ball hits at about the 30-yard line, pounced on by a Hutchinson player at the 32. I don't know if it might have hit a Hutch player or not, but they got on it quickly, and Hutch will have the football from that position. So they will mark the football at the 32-yard line. Ball's going to be on the right hash mark. And Hutchinson will set up shop there with 3:41 to go. Chance to maybe go down and tie up this ball game and take the lead with the point after. Hutch last possession moved the ball pretty effectively. So the ball's going to be at the 35. So Hutchinson will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. The quarterback, as he has been all night long. Gave eye. Under center. Gives it off. Belly series. Yeah, Walker spun around and spun positively to pick up a couple yards. We'll give him 3 on the carry. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. A break huddle. Wide out, split out wide on the right side. Malachi Miller out there. Back to pass his eye. Steps up now. He's in trouble.
Swallowed up by the Trojan defense.
Yes, he sure is. He had nowhere to go. Tried to slide forward a little bit. It's a huge loss back to about the 34-yard line. I say huge because Hutchinson was facing a 2nd down and 3. All of a sudden, it's a 3rd down 11. So Hutch needs to come up with something magical here with 2:40 to go. Eye looks over the defense. Man in motion. Pitch on the outside. Yep, there's the rock. Robinson trying to get anywhere, and he's going to be gang tackled at about the 30. And Hutchinson will face a 4th down situation. 4th down and long. 4th and 15. They give us forward progress to the 30, but he did not have a chance on that one. Not many people out there with the speed that Noah Kokar has, right, Jalen? But still, Garrett had a good angle. They came up defensively, kind of knew it was coming. Here we go, going for it on 4th down. 4th and long. Eye back to pass. Steps up. Now he's in trouble, and down he goes. And they will take over on downs with 1:39 to go. And I think Andover's going to come out with a win over the JV as well. And Andover, with the exception of the freshman team this year, kind of has Hutch's number. So real similar to the varsity with a 14-7 loss last Friday night. And now here at Gowan Stadiums, looks like the JV is going to go down to defeat at 14-8. Clock at 1:37. Andover will take over on downs. Let's see if you can maybe get a strip. Got 2 timeouts remaining for the Salthawks. And see if Hutchinson tries to take advantage of those or not. So Eck the quarterback still for the Andover Trojans. Gets the ball off to Davis, and he fights forward to about the 30. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Andover looking to run the clock here late in the 4th.
I said it was Davis. It was actually Christian Snipes. Snipes on the carry. And where's number 26? Davis wears number 27. You can see why I could have a problem with that. And it brings up a 2nd down and 10 call here. Andover letting the clock wind down. 10 on the play clock now. 58 seconds left to go in the ball game. Snap. Fumbled away, picked up, loose football. Hutch might have it. I think the Salthawks do have it, and a quick timeout's going to be taken. So Hutchinson will have the football on their own 35 and still have a prayer left with 46 seconds remaining to go. It only takes one. One big play. Let's see what Hutchinson can do here. That ball was a fairly good snap, but on the handoff, it just got away from the Andover running back. So let's see what Hutch dials up here with 46 seconds left. That's the only thing bad about, unless you have a quick opener, about the flex bone, is to get that long run. Here's back to passes. Right. Got the catch made on the outside.
Okay,
Miller trying to make something happen. He's brought down at the 40, short of the 1st down. And another timeout's going to be taken by Hutchinson. So let's see what Hutch talks about during the timeout. 2nd down and about 4 to go. Ball's going to be at the 41. More importantly, 38 seconds remaining to go in the contest. And they'll mark it at the 41-yard line with 2nd down, like I said, 3 to go. We'll be right back. Hutch gets the timeout taken, and they break huddle now, and from the sidelines, they'll come up. Salthawks need to come up, most importantly, get a first down and keep that clock rolling, but maybe with it being second down and short, maybe now's the time to go for a big play. Maybe they're thinking that Andover thinks they're going to go only with a short situation. So here we go. The quarterback, wants to throw the ball. Now he steps up, has room to run. He's all the way up to about the 50-yard line. Fumbles the ball, but there to get on it quickly was a Salthawk inside of Andover territory, 2-47. What a break right there. Quickly on it was Armstrong. So now they move the chains. They have a first down, 24 seconds to go. Clock moving away. No timeouts left for one timeout left for Hutch. He throws it all the way down. Incomplete pass. Hit hard and falls to the turf. It brings up a second down. Stops the clock. Second down and 10 with 17 seconds remaining. So still an opportunity for the Salthawks. With it on the 47-yard line. A break huddle. The quarterback. Second down and 10. Quick opener outside, nobody there. Incomplete pass, stops the clock with 15 seconds to go. Thrown behind possibly the intended receiver, which would have been Dixon. Now we'll break huddle again. Third down and 10. 15 seconds to go. See if Hutchinson can go with a long strike here. Hutchinson sidelines, urging him on to give the pick outside. Room to run. Here's going to be Walker. Walker at the 40, all the way to the 35, to the 30, trying to turn it up all the way and gets out of bounds with 5 seconds remaining at the 22-yard line. What a run by Walker. And Jalen, take us, what's in your mind when you're running like that? You know the clock is about to run down, but you want to get as many yards as you possibly can, or maybe even take it to the end zone. But then you know you got to get out of bounds when you're getting bared down on by a defender.
You know, right there, I feel like Christian, he really made a good adjustment on running the ball. You know, he got a lot of yards, and then he went out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Right here now with 5 seconds remaining, I think he did exactly what you need to do because he knew he wasn't going to get to the end zone.
Right.
Looked for a second when he turned it at the 25-yard line. Now, maybe he was going to have a chance, but the final timeout's taken by Hutchinson to talk things over with 5 seconds remaining. Hutchinson with the ball on the 22-yard line, right around the 21-yard line, actually, of Andover. And talking things over, you maybe got a shot for one. You can't stop the clock if you run the clock. You maybe just about have to throw the football.
Yep.
So it's going to come down to this. Can Hutchinson find the end zone? They dialed up something. They'll come out. Get set to break huddle. Play clock at 23 and counting. Here's the quarterback. Wants to throw it on the outside. Goes to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and clock ran out as he threw it. And that's going to be your ball game. That is going to be your ball game as Hutchinson falls to defeat in the JV, 14-8 to the Andover Trojans. Hutchinson still out there thinking that he might have one more opportunity. The flags have not moved, and I think they're going to say that is by way of the down markers. And that's going to do it. Hutchinson falls to defeat, 14-8. As a quick recap, Andover got on with a Benjamin Davis 10-yard run to go on top 6-0. The two-point conversion was not any good. Then on the third quarter play with 7:17 to go, Benjamin Davis this time with a big run as they took it in the end zone to go up 12-0, and then two-point conversion was good, 14-0. Hutch in the fourth quarter with 6:38 to go on 4th down and 8, a reception to Garrett Robertson for the 6 points on the board. Garrett Robertson also with a two-point conversion, and that's your scoring. 14-8 is your final Hutchinson JV falls to defeat for the first time this year. And Hutchinson will get set to take on Salina South next Monday here from Gowans. We'll be here as well. Jalen, thank you. Lots good job.
Thanks for having me, sir.
Nice job, young man. And I look forward to working with you again. 14-8 your final. Salthawks fall to the Andover Trojans. So long, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening.